Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to SmackDown Live. We are live here in some type of arena.
El Paso, Texas.
We are sold out tonight. We got a great show for you tonight, and with that being said, let's get into it.
And of course, that's Adrian Williams. I'm Elliot James.
And we are your SmackDown commentary.
That is exactly right. But this time I'm going to take the reins here for the card. We've got Roman Reigns, who you saw before the show went on air. Roman just wants a fresh start. He wants a fresh start, and he talked to the SmackDown GM, and he gave him the free agent Alexander Wolf, and we'll see what Roman can do. Then we don't have a Intercontinental Open Challenge once again. Again, the SmackDown GM said, screw the Open Challenge, Ty, I'm just going to give you a match. And it's Intercontinental title on the line, Intercontinental Champion versus United States Champion, Ty Dillinger versus Andrade, Cien, Almas. And then we have a King of the Ring qualifier, which is, Adrian?
Rusev and Braun Strowman.
And then we have a Money in the Bank qualifier, which is?
Cedric Alexander versus the glorious Bobby Roode.
And then we have Seth Rollins versus Daniel Bryan. This coming off of their match last week, the tag team match, where Daniel Bryan was so fed up with Shinsuke Nakamura, he walked out on his tag team partner. But now it's a Money in the Bank qualifier. Rollins, Bryan, and Nakamura, he can't be happy that Bryan just up and left him last week. And we haven't heard anything from Daniel Bryan. We haven't gotten any sort of information from him about why he walked out.
No, we have not, but we may never know.
Maybe not, but I think it's time to get into Roman Reigns and Alexander Wolf. What do you say?
I say bring it.
Okay. But Adrian, here's one thing. One question I want you to answer for me. So Roman is obviously pissed. He obviously wants a fresh start just to finally pick up a win. Mm-hmm. Do you think anything can stop him? Do you think Alexander Wolf is good enough to come in here, look good against Roman, and maybe even beat him?
Yeah, I don't think Alexander Wolf is going to beat Roman, despite everything Roman's been through this past month, all the losses that he's been screwed, all the wins he's been screwed out of, all the losses he's suffered, especially losing to Jeff Hardy at Extreme Rules. I don't think nothing's going to stop Roman from getting this win. I think Reigns is going to dominate this match.
That's an interesting take on it, but I mean, we do know that at this point, Roman even said to the SmackDown GM, you know what? Forget it. Screw it. I'm done with Jeff and The Miz. I don't want anything to do with them anymore. I just want a fresh start, and I just want to, I don't want to deal with them anymore. Mm-hmm. I just want to go do my own thing. But, I mean, who knows? Maybe we might not get a pissed off Roman Reigns. Maybe we'll just get a nice, kind of competitive match from Reigns and Alexander Wolf. But who knows? It's tough to say.
Roman Reigns looks very confident tonight. Not in a really pissed off mood, but
I mean, he's not facing Jeff Hardy. As far as Roman Reigns knows, Jeff is not even in the arena. So that probably makes him feel a lot better.
Oh, yeah.
But the fact that, I mean, honestly, I applaud Roman Reigns for being the bigger man, just saying, you know what, forget Jeff and Miz. I just want to, forget them. They can do what they want. I'll just go do my own thing. Now, I mean, I don't know if Miz and Jeff will allow that to happen, but that's not what's important tonight. What's important is, can Roman finally get a win? Can he start his fresh start on top? But not if Mr. Alexander Wolf has anything to say about it. Wait a minute. I'm getting something in my headset, Adrian. I'm getting word that at one point, Alexander Wolf apparently was on the same page as Eric Young and Killian Dane. Of course, the two men that are responsible for attacking AJ Styles at Extreme Rules.
But now what Alexander Wolf is here on SmackDown, did he, like, ditch them or what?
I mean, I don't know. I know none of the three were signed by our current GMs. And I have to imagine, even in a losing effort, if Alexander Wolf can look good in any sort of a way, I imagine SmackDown GM Tyson will probably think about signing him.
Oh, guarantee it.
But that is interesting. I mean, thanks, guys in the production booth. That's a nice tidbit to have. The fact that he was, at least at one point, aligned with Killian Dane and Eric Young. But the real thing here is, I mean, we don't know Alexander Wolf, really. We don't know what he can really do. We haven't seen him in Universe, so maybe he can be a really great competitor. Maybe he's even better than Roman Reigns in the ring. Who knows? We won't know until we see who he is. But Alexander Wolf, he seems a little
like sadistic,
unhinged.
He looks like he's like chaotic, out of control. Maybe
he's kind of insane. And the match begins. And Wolf, he clearly is unhinged. He's got a steel chair in hand. But Wolf able to block the gut-wrench suplex. It slams him right on the chair. And just screaming at the referee. And a buckle bomb. I imagine this is not what Roman Reigns had in mind when he wanted a fresh start.
Very well said, my friend. Reigns trying to get back into this matchup.
Hey, Roman. I mean, he wanted a fresh start, but he's already been slammed on a steel chair. But if there was ever a time that Alexander Wolf could beat Roman Reigns, it would be after what he went through with Jeff Hardy at Extreme Rules.
Exactly.
But I mean, playing mind games also with the chair, getting outside the ring at the start. But I mean, also just using the chair too. But Reigns with a big boot. When Reigns uncharacteristically going to the top rope. And it does not work. And a swinging neck breaker.
Alexander Wolf has looked impressive so far in this matchup.
Yes, he has. But Wolf back on the outside. And with another steel chair in hand. And throws that on the ground too. And a Uranagi! And his arm collided with the bottom of that steel chair. That cannot feel good. As to the floor. Now Reigns has thrown him to the outside. What's he got in mind? Oh, quickly out of the ring. And now just throws him to the floor and count it 2. Now in the barricade, but Roman fighting his way off. In the barricade again. And it's raining down the right hands. Now Wolf back in the ring. Perhaps looking for a count out. As he's got the steel chair again. And wedging it in the corner. Oh, it runs right into the big boot. This is not a no disqualification match. Let that be known.
I don't know why Alexander Wolf is bringing these steel chairs into the match.
But Reigns, it comes back to bite him. And technically Reigns didn't use the steel chair, so that's not a no disqualification.
Cover on Wolf on top of a chair.
But only a 1 after his head went through a steel chair.
Running neck snap by Reigns.
Oh, but now look at this Boston Crab in a rope break. Oh, now he's got him. I think he wanted a snap suplex, but a knee to the skull. Now Reigns with a body slam.
He wants Wolf on his feet.
And an axe handle. The double axe handle. Now off the ropes. Oh, now look at this. Crucifix.
Crucifix caught Reigns off guard.
Got a 1. But only a 1. Now look, it's going for a German.
Got it. With perfection, right on the back of Reigns' neck.
Yes, it was. I was going for another.
And a second one connects.
And I'll go for a third. But Reigns blocks the third. Oh, Wolf, I think he recovered quicker than Reigns would have liked.
And throws him literally throws him off the top rope.
And just look at what he's doing with his head, like headbanging. Headbanging with no music.
Oh, and an enziguri.
The enziguri.
And Alexander Wolf with an axe handle off the apron.
Payback. But Alexander Wolf. And now he's got a sledgehammer. And again, just throws it down in the ring. Oh, but Reigns shuts him down. Oh, it gets blocked. Oh, look at this. Oh, an exploder suplex. And Wolf landed right on the sledgehammer. You can see he felt it. But he's back on the attack like nothing happened. This Wolf, I don't even know how to describe him. I mean, he's truly unorthodox. But Reigns fighting back. Punching away at the gut. Pulls him back into a headbutt. Now in the corner. Oh, he's got him. Spinning him around for the body slam. Now the referee getting rid of the sledgehammer.
Enziguri by Alexander Wolf.
The enziguri again. Now he's picking him straight up off the canvas.
With a vertical suplex.
Right into the suplex. Oh, now Wolf to the outside.
And just following Reigns, staying on him. Smart tactic by Alexander Wolf.
Or is he on him?
I don't know. We really don't know the mindset of this man.
And now he's the steel steps. Oh, he's got it. Look at this. Big belly to belly. Big belly to belly. And now, wait, is he going to try and, like, back superplex him or something onto those steel steps? Doesn't matter.
And Reigns with a cross body.
Diving cross body from Reigns. Oh, but the referee. Reigns going for a Superman punch, but the referee has to get rid of the steps.
Oh, the Superman punch was blocked.
Into a Northern Lights.
Now Alexander Wolf got to come up with something else. And just taunting in the face of Roman Reigns.
It pulls him back into a neck breaker. Wolf. Unorthodox completely. Oh, and he's got him up. Look at this. Alexander Wolf. Death Valley Driver. Death Valley Driver. But Wolf not going for a pin. Oh, and he's got him. Look at this. Oh, he's got him. Sit out powerbomb. Big sit out powerbomb. That could be the end of Roman Reigns. Got it too. No, it's not. You see, Wolf not.
Wolf almost had Roman there.
This match is not gone like I thought it would. How about you, Adrian?
Oh, absolutely not. I thought Reigns would have this done by now. But Alexander Wolf is actually putting on a fight against Roman Reigns.
Yes. But Reigns has got him. Looks like he's going to suplex him back inside the ring. I mean, he shut down the Superman punch. And the ass-based offense fails. And look at this. Fall-away slam with a bridge. He's got a 1. But that's only a 1. That's pure defiance on the part of Roman Reigns. Oh, what a big bicycle kick.
Now what is Alexander Wolf doing? Now he's going back for the steel steps. What is in the head of this man?
I have no clue. But another headbutt from Reigns. Really using that hard head of his. I wonder if someone didn't tell Alexander that, you know, this is not, you know, you can get disqualified in this match.
Yeah, for real.
As our Reigns the one on the outside pacing around. Oh, Reigns. He got away, caught him with a spear.
And the cover on Wolf. And it's over.
That will end the match. But Alexander Wolf, very unorthodox. We didn't know what was going through his head. But damn it, did he actually look good?
He looked very well in that match. But in the end, Roman Reigns was pacing on the outside, trying to gain some momentum in his head, and he caught Alexander Wolf out of nowhere with a spear.
You see, I mean, the Death Valley Driver, the sit-out powerbomb, that almost put Roman away. Fall-away slam with a bridge. But at the end of the day, the
Roman
spear
Reigns
came out of nowhere.
Gets his first win.
And that's good. But Wolf, I mean, maybe that was part of the strategy. Bring in the weapons, cause distractions. I mean, because he didn't actually use any of the weapons.
No, he did not.
I mean, I'd say Reigns almost used a weapon more than Alexander did, throwing Wolf through the steel chair.
With that, Roman Reigns gets his first win. What a way to kick off SmackDown.
And after Alexander Wolf surprisingly put up a great fight against Roman Reigns, but came up short with a spear out of nowhere, we've got not the open challenge for the Intercontinental title, but the match the SmackDown GM set up. Ty Dillinger defending his Intercontinental Championship against Andrade, Cien Almas, who is the U.S. Champion, which is still property of Monday Night Raw.
So let's get into this championship fight.
And Adrian, I mean, we talked about it before. SmackDown GM, he is very ecstatic that the U.S. title, Raw property, is on SmackDown.
Oh yeah, with hands down. That was to try to get his plan, was try to bring something from Raw to SmackDown to make SmackDown possibly the A show.
So, was Raw GM James, was like he actually getting in the head of SmackDown GM Tyson?
I don't know.
I mean, because James said constantly, he's like, hey man, Raw's the A show. You can say SmackDown's the A show all you want, but Raw is the one that's always on primetime television. It's the one that people always talk about. Is the thing that's been around since 1993.
I don't know. I thought they were good friends, but maybe they're actually trying to play mind games with each other.
I mean, friends can play mind games though. But nonetheless, maybe it was just an error in judgment on the part of the Raw GM and Zack Ryder both. Restarting the match at Extreme Rules, Zack putting his title on the line to begin with.
Exactly.
I mean, either way,
it's all a ruse by the SmackDown GM.
Maybe
try to get Almas to.
I mean, either way, it's a very fortunate situation for SmackDown as a whole.
All very well.
I mean, they now have the ability to put on a champion versus champion match with Intercontinental versus U.S. title. That's something you can only get at, like, Bragging Rights or Survivor Series, something like that.
And speaking of the United States champion,
Mr. El Idolo himself.
Looking to make the United States Championship
tranquilo.
With his lovely manager, Zelina Vega, at his side.
And she was so happy that he won the U.S. title. Because now she is managing a winner.
And she's managing a champion in that right.
A winner and a champion. Because before then, all Andrade had ever done was take one loss to Braun Strowman. And I'm sure Braun just dominated him, destroyed him. But we actually, as commentators, we don't know because the network refused to let us put that match on television. So we don't know how it went.
Yeah, we do not know.
The network refused to let that match on television. So the GM said, you know what, guys, just for that match, take a break, go get something to eat, something like that, then come back for the rest of the show.
Zelina Vega is so happy. She's just idolizing her manager that is finally the United States champion.
But Andrade, I mean, even if the match ended like it, some people may say should have ended with a controversial fashion at Extreme Rules, I mean, Andrade still looked very, very good and practically dominated the first U.S. champion in the Universe mode. So, even if that match ended in controversial fashion, I would still believe that maybe Andrade could have even got another shot at Zack and his title. I mean, I'm sure Zack wouldn't take too kindly to being outclassed in every way.
Andrade, Cien Almas. This is the first time we have seen him since winning the United States Championship at Extreme Rules. Now, with the Intercontinental Championship on the line, can Almas be a double champion?
Perhaps.
Or could...
And Andrade, he did that same exact situation, just kneeled down and baited Ryder in. And Ty may just end up falling for the same trap. Who can say for sure?
Now Almas.
But look at this. Oh, a tornado inverted DDT.
That's got to put pressure on the neck.
And after the damage that Baron Corbin has done to Ty Dillinger, especially at Extreme Rules, I mean, Andrade has to realize that and will do what he can. I mean, it also helps that his main maneuver that he loves to hit is the hammer-like DDT, which, of course, spikes the head into the canvas.
Going out to the arm.
But Ty will not give up. We know that, but the roll-through, drop toe hold. What a running Hurricane Rana.
And Almas is fired up.
And Ty getting back in the ring. Oh, snap mare and a fist drop. Snap mare, fist drop. Ty going to the top. Missed the axe handle. But he's got him up. Oh, but Ty able to counter. Able to counter the powerbomb. And now he's got Andrade. Gonna drop him for the vertical suplex. Ty, he's looking good.
Good, and just a boot to the head.
Just stomping on the face. Now stomping on the midsection.
And a rolling neck snap.
People love rolling neck snaps. Oh, but now he's going after the little legs of Andrade.
Oh my goodness.
And that's just smart. Andrade uses his legs so much in his offense. Oh, and a knee trembler. William Regal. He is proud to say that, let me tell you.
And going back after that knee.
But a rope break. But even just like the torque he had on it to lock it in, that's going to do some damage.
Almost with a reversal.
Or a big chop. Got some chops. And now Almas getting back in the match. Hangs him out to dry. And he wants Ty on his feet. Oh, and a Hurricane Rana.
The United States Champion is looking very well in this matchup, as well as the Intercontinental Champion.
Oh, and Tope Codillo!
And almost hit all of it on Dillinger.
I don't know if that's exactly what he wanted, but Dillinger quickly recovers. As they're just going back and forth. The first match we saw on the evening...
Crucifix! Crucifix!
Got a 1. Only a 1. The first match we saw in the evening was a surprising match with Alexander Wolf and Roman Reigns. And now we got Andrade and Ty.
And now look at this, just a full mount right on top of Dillinger.
Just teeing off.
And again with a full mount teeing off with Dillinger.
And again, he wants him on his feet. Oh, and look at this. Body slam. Oh, he caught the leg. Well, look at this. Neck breaker. That neck breaker was very Rick Rude-esque. Oh, he's got him up. Look at this. Tiebreaker. Tiebreaker. Got a 1. He's got a 2.
And a kick out at 2.5 by Andrade.
Andrade kicks out. Oh, but Ty going for the perfect 10. Knee pad down.
Going for the perfect 10. And oh, almost with the counter.
Oh, he's got him. This time, gonna get the power bomb. Liger bomb. The Liger bomb. Oh, wait, look at this.
Almost has got it. The Hammerlock DDT.
Title is on the line. He could be a double champion. He's got a 1. He's got a 2. And a kick out at 2.
Wow.
That was 2 7/8. And you know he's not happy. But Ty ricochets out of the corner right into a Hurricane Rana. And they're just picking him up. Oh, Andrade tried to capitalize on a stun Ty. Did not work. But now on the apron. Oh, Ty.
Look at this.
Look at this.
Sunset flip.
Sunset flip.
He's got a cover here.
And a kick out. Again, just fighting him off. And a bulldog. Now up and over the top. To the top. Oh, look at this. Oh, diving corkscrew moonsault. But Dillinger moved out the way. But Dillinger took too much time. And he got caught. Now Andrade got him in the corner. Oh, look at the forearms there. Second rope. Oh, moonsault. But he still got it. He's got a 1. Only a 1. Ty Dillinger kicking out at 1. You know, Andrade can't be happy with that. Now he's got Ty face first. Oh, look at that. Tranquilo. Throwing a slap right across the mouth. Andrade, he won't always do what you expect. He will not always do what you expect. Let it be known. But there's the double knees. But I think he's calling for the end. I'd say another hammerlock DDT should do it. Oh, but Ty shuts him down. Oh, super kick. And Andrade just collapsed.
Now Ty Dillinger in the corner measuring for the perfect 10.
And look at this.
Can he get it?
And
the
he's
perfect
got
10!
It. Perfect 10 knee strike. He's got a 1. Got a 2. And he got a 3.
And Ty Dillinger retains the Intercontinental Championship.
But Andrade was close to taking that title from him.
Andrade was probably like 0.2 seconds away from winning to becoming a double champion. How impressed are we with the United States champion and his performance?
Well, Adrian, you know me. I've always been a supporter of Andrade. But he looks good. But Ty, I mean, he's the Intercontinental Champion for a reason.
And he is definitely in the top 10. Dillinger retains. What a performance by Almas. What a match.
And after our surprising match with Alexander Wolf and Ty and Andrade putting on a pretty good match themselves, it's time for the King of the Ring qualifier. Rusev and Braun Strowman. Now, obviously, I think most people would assume Braun Strowman would get the win. I mean, kind of makes sense.
You can't count out Rusev. I mean, yeah, he's had 2 losses on Universe, but never count out the Bulgarian Brute.
That is true. That is absolutely true.
Can't get cocky.
No.
Can't get cocky.
But I mean, Braun Strowman is still Braun Strowman. But you know what day it is?
Is it Rusev Day?
It's always Rusev Day.
I was just about to say to you, happy Rusev Day.
Happy Rusev Day to you too, man.
Yeah.
Sadly, his amazing, friend, tag partner, and ring announcer, good old Aiden English, is not here with us.
Unfortunately.
He was not signed to SmackDown. But maybe that's a good thing.
Maybe it is. Maybe Rusev can do better on his own. Well, maybe.
I mean, Rusev on his own, I hear that in the past, I mean, he's been pretty good on his own, but in Universe mode, that doesn't mean anything. But I would say, I mean, if he can hit the Machka kick out of nowhere, that could probably put Braun's lights out. I mean, it's a stretch because it is Braun Strowman, but who knows? But I mean, I just imagine either man could really, extremely, desperately use a win and get into the King of the Ring.
Especially both of these men, because Braun Strowman, we haven't really seen him since like the first week in Universe.
I'm pretty sure.
And it wasn't even aired on live TV.
No, the network refused to let us, put Braun Strowman versus Andrade, Cien, Almas on the show. But
anyways, Braun Strowman is here and he's looking for a win and What do you think we can expect from Braun Strowman tonight?
Well, I assume he's probably going to be really angry and look to just dominate and end quickly. But that's the thing. If Rusev can keep the match going for a pretty lengthy period of time, that's only going to benefit him.
Try to wear down the monster among men. Well, with that being said, this King of the Ring qualifying match is underway. Rusev and Braun Strowman.
Of course, we had a King of the Ring qualifier last week. Oh, a lariat. Oh, and he got Strowman on the outside.
And Rusev staying. Oh, thought he was staying. Now look at Rusev.
And Strowman won't go down. Oh, but look at Strowman. Oh! And Rusev is... Oh, but Rusev didn't go down. These two are just two hosses.
And now Rusev's down.
But that's a near 300-pound man in Rusev, mind you. Elbow to the back of the neck. Referee saying, get in the ring. And Strowman, he's doing exactly that. Oh, but Rusev. Oh! An Argentine backbreaker.
Strowman is absolutely taking it to Rusev. Both men wouldn't go down, but now I believe. And just look at Strowman, those big rights.
Oh, but Strowman gets reversed. Oh, and now Rusev choking him out, doing what he has to do. I mean, you necessarily can't blame him.
Rusev absolutely desperate for a win.
The SmackDown GM hasn't utilized either man here, but again, refusing to go down. Just colliding with each other. Oh, lariat!
And that's going to take down, that could take down anything. That massive lariat.
That could take your head off.
Now,
oh, look at, oh my god. A stalling butterfly suplex.
Look
just
at
holding him up there.
The strength of Strowman. Literally held him there for a good 5 seconds.
But now, Irish Whip, Rusev to the floor. And just screaming, Braun. And Braun, I don't think he's done. This match is looking all Braun right now, and again, that's exactly what Braun wants. But commentators curse there.
And head first off the barricade. Strowman's still on his feet.
Oh, throwing a lariat takes him down on the outside. Oh, surprise him as soon as he gets in the ring with an STO. Rusev using the speed advantage he does have to his advantage. And he knocks him down that time. And Strowman has to be surprised as Rusev saying crush. But just overhead tiger suplex. Tossing him up.
Strowman's going to go for the first
across
cover of the match.
ring.
Got a 1. And he only gets a 1.
Battle of Hosses and a rolling neck snap from Strowman. That's more mobility than I've ever seen Strowman have.
And just a straight fist right to the head.
That's almost like a baby version of Big Show's KO punch.
Owen got a knee up. And now Rusev with another STO. Now Rusev could be seeking momentum. The monster kick! The monster kick! He caught Strowman right in the back of the head. Is that a...
Not even a 1.
Not even a 1 count.
Oh, but now Strowman.
Oh no.
Who wants the accolade? The accolade. But Strowman's big leg was able to just touch the bottom rope. And what does Rusev do?
And now, elbow by Rusev.
On run.
With a body slam.
The run-up body slam. Oh, but Strowman takes him down. I think Rusev wanted to go to the apron, maybe the outside.
To take a breather, but Strowman ain't gonna allow that. What a big boot.
Now Strowman's got him. Off the ropes. And just uses his body as a weapon.
And Braun Strowman.
I mean, Strowman just kicked out at one of the Machka kick. Was, I'd say, lucky enough to have a rope break. But whatever Strowman wanted there. Oh, the knee. A knee to the midsection. Oh.
Machka kick! A second one of the match.
But Rusev put everything behind that.
Come on, Rusev, you gotta capitalize. I mean, the first time you only got not even a 1. This time you could... Rusev is not covering.
Oh, I think he wants the accolade. No rope breaks in sight for this one. Accolade.
And the accolade is locked in deep. Is Rusev gonna tap out? He's close to tapping. The accolade. Strowman is in big trouble. He could possibly tap here.
Strowman, I can't imagine him tapping out.
And just...
He powered out!
Oh,
And a shoulder block to the back. That shoulder tackle. Strowman, I think he got more of a fight than he expected from Rusev. As a back body drop. And a spine buster. I absolutely think he got more of a fight than he expected from Rusev. But it might be time for Rusev to put a pin in him. I think he's done. Oh, but Strowman, I think we all know what he's measuring for. Oh no, not what I thought. Reverse choke slam. And a hand on the chest.
And that's it for Rusev, and Braun Strowman qualifies for King of the Ring.
But Rusev gave him more of a fight than he definitely expected.
Rusev hitting 2 Macha kicks and locking in the accolade twice, with the second one being more timely than the first.
Absolutely. But Strowman survived it.
Strowman survived it, hit the cutter, and then surprisingly hit the reverse chokeslam and not the running power slam.
Yeah.
So Braun Strowman becomes the second man on the SmackDown side to qualify for Money in the Bank, joining Drew McIntyre.
Exactly. And what a match if they got matched up in the first round.
Oh, that'd be a match of the behemoths. Congratulations, Braun.
So after that not so surprising match at all, Braun Strowman and Rusev did give him more of a fight than he expected. I fully believe that.
Absolutely. Hit 2 Macha kicks. The first one didn't even take a 1 count to put him down. Didn't even take a 1 count. And then the second one took, I believe, a 2. He didn't cover off the second one.
He didn't. He went right to the accolade.
Went right to the accolade. The second time he knocked in the accolade, he actually got more timing in it. But Braun Strowman able to put him away with the reverse chokeslam, surprisingly, and is the second man on the SmackDown side to qualify for King of the Ring.
But now we've got Money in the Bank qualifiers, Cedric Alexander and Bobby Roode. But of course, Bobby Roode, it has been confirmed, he is close to being on his way to the Monday Night Raw roster. So that's just it'd be an insult for Bobby Roode to win here. I mean, be on Raw, but be in the SmackDown Money in the Bank. It'd be like Andrade answering a Raw title open challenge and winning it. Oh wait, that happened.
Yeah, we're not I don't think we should expect to see Bobby Roode win tonight. I believe it's all going to go to Cedric.
But I mean, Cedric, he has had some problems with Shelton Benjamin. We do know that.
And also, Rey Mysterio has been brought into that fact, trying to help him out. And Rey Mysterio actually took out Shelton Benjamin last week in a Money in the Bank qualifier. So how nice would it be for Cedric to qualify and join Rey Mysterio in the SmackDown Money in the Bank ladder match?
I'm sure it would feel nice in the moment, but then Cedric would have to remember that one of the greatest high flyers, if not the greatest high flyer of all time, is now his competition too. So that would then be a little nerve-wracking, if you ask me.
Yeah, very well. But Cedric Alexander is also a very great high flyer, but not as nearly as best as Rey Mysterio.
I mean, Rey's been doing it for a long time.
But now Cedric is ready for the challenge against Bobby Roode and see if he can qualify for Money in the Bank.
But Bobby Roode, he really has not been utilized by SmackDown GM Tyson. I will say that. But I know personally, Bobby Roode, I mean, the Raw GM James, as a pure wrestling fan, I mean, just straight up wrestling fan, I mean, he is actually a big fan of Bobby Roode, and I know that he'd love to be able to like figure out a way, figure out a place for Roode on Raw.
It is a very bittersweet moment right now because we very well could see Bobby Roode's last time here in a SmackDown arena.
Very well. But glorious. I mean, I think the biggest loss for everyone, Bobby Roode's great, but the SmackDown faithful will no longer be able to hear glorious.
He was definitely... I've gotten the privilege to know Bobby Roode, and he's been very amazing here on SmackDown. Maybe he didn't get a lot of TV time, but he definitely had some great matches. If you don't win tonight, we wish you the best of luck on Raw.
So what you're saying, Adrian, is from all of SmackDown, best of luck in your future endeavors?
Yes.
Well, I still think it'd be hilarious if he were to beat Cedric Alexander.
Because if he beats Cedric Alexander, he might consider staying on SmackDown because he'd be competing in the SmackDown Money in the Bank ladder match.
Well, I mean, no, the trade's already gone through.
So he's gonna like.
So he's officially a Raw superstar, but he just has to fulfill his dates with SmackDown for the month.
And if he does win, he could possibly win the Money in the Bank and take that to Raw.
Well, that would mean he's a Raw superstar. But if he had the briefcase, he could cash in on SmackDown World Champion and then bring the world title of SmackDown to Raw.
Well, with that being said, we got Cedric Alexander, Bobby Roode. Bobby Roode's potential final match.
Elbow to the back of the neck. Bobby starting off right away.
It'll probably be his last match. Wants to make an impact.
I would definitely say that's a good thing.
Alexander with some back elbows. And what a nice arm drag by Bobby Roode.
And Bobby Roode perhaps saying glorious there. Oh, and a clothesline there. He jumped to that top and hit a clothesline. And a jumping elbow.
And just look at the quickness of Cedric Alexander. Oh, and a back elbow by Roode.
But Bobby Roode. Oh, and a spear!
Oh, a spear!
Bobby with a spear got a 1, got a 2, and he almost caught Cedric Alexander off guard. And you know Shelton Benjamin would have been laughing backstage for Cedric to lose in like, minute? Oh, got caught knee to the gut.
Oh, the
Discus Lariat! The Discus Lariat! But no, Bobby Roode on the apron. Oh, and a Gamengiri there. Oh, begin a little too slow. And the explosive elbow again. Oh, and Cedric slowing it down. That's uncharacteristic. But Bobby Roode, you know, he's going to say, "Get off of me, youngster." But Bobby going to take a little bit of basic there.
Well, the suplex.
The standing vertical suplex. And Ricochet's out of the corner. Able to shut whatever he had in mind down. Now Bobby with a forearm to the face. And a lariat. Oh, Roode. Is he saying glorious? No, he's not. Oh, no, look at this. The snap mare. And the rolling neck snap.
Bobby Roode literally making an impact in this match tonight.
But Cedric, you know, he's not going to stay down. He's not going to go down without a fight. But caught Bobby with a drop kick. That drop kick was AJ Styles-esque. The forearm. But the forearm from Roode.
And a running neck breaker, I guess.
The running neck breaker. And now look at this. Double R spine buster from Roode. He's got a 1. He's got a 2.
And a kick out from Alexander at about a 2.7.
Now Bobby. Double R spine buster did not work. But he's not panicking. He's not getting worked up. He's a veteran of the industry. He knows what he has to do. Oh, well, look at this. Oh, TKO! A TKO.
And that could be it. Here's the cover on Alexander.
He's got a 1. He's got a 2.
And another near fall for Alexander.
But again, getting a little bit frustrated, but not too much. Not spending too much time arguing with the official, but a big high knee there. And just backing up and away from Alexander, making him miss completely on the lariat. Oh, what a full Nelson powerbomb! A move he may have learned from a certain member of Dudleyville.
Very well.
Ducks underneath. And a power slam.
Dusts off the hands. That could be it.
He's got a 1. Only a 1 that time. look at this. He's got him up. Oh, and he lands on his feet. Maybe thinking the Rude Bomb. But no Rude Bomb there. Instead a neck breaker taking him down. And could that be the end? Oh, look at this. Brainbuster! Big Brainbuster from Bobby Roode. Oh, lariat in the corner. Ducks underneath. And a clothesline. And a kip up. Firing on all cylinders. He's firing on all cylinders. He wants him on his feet.
Springboard. I think he was going for a springboard clothesline there, but...
He was. Oh, he got shut down, though.
As is...
Oh, look. He's got him up again. Another TKO. Oh, now look at Bobby Roode. He's feeling it. Glorious. Oh, now he's got him up. On Rude Bomb.
That could be it.
Rude Bomb got a 1. Only a 1.
Oh, and face first.
Oh, and now look at this. Fisherman suplex on the floor. That'll do some damage, I'll tell you that. But Alexander immediately fighting back. And he just punched him across the face. Didn't get all of it, but he got enough. Oh, now look at this. Another discus lariat. Another big discus lariat. And Roode fighting him off. Oh, look at this. Throws him to the floor. Oh, wait, Bobby Roode, look at this. Look at this. Tope con hilo.
Bobby Roode taking out Alexander.
Taking out Cedric Alexander with a tope.
Now, could Bobby Roode possibly try to finish this match? He says glorious. Does that mean he's measuring for the glorious DDT?
He's calling for it. Oh, he got caught. Oh, and now look at this. Big face buster. The full Nelson face buster. Or the sit out full Nelson face buster.
Now, Alexander measuring. And he's got
the lumbar check. Big lumbar check.
And that is gotta be it. The hook in the inside leg. The 2 and the 3. And Alexander has qualified for Money in the Bank.
And Bobby Roode, he put it all on the line, throwing caution to the wind even. But Cedric Alexander was able to put him away with the lumbar check.
So with the victory for Cedric Alexander, it is official. This was Bobby Roode's last match on SmackDown.
I'm guessing you heard that on your headset there?
Very well did. Cedric Alexander, obviously very happy that he is going on to Money in the Bank, and he will compete for the briefcase. I've also received word that, yes, it is indeed Bobby Roode's last match on SmackDown. He will be shipped off to Raw for next week's show.
But, I mean, hey, if you're going to leave a brand and go to another, I think that's a pretty good match to leave on.
What a match. Congratulations to Cedric. And ladies and gentlemen, what a show we have had tonight. Alexander Wolf being very impressive. Ty Dillinger won a match he had with Andrade, the United States Champion. Braun Strowman getting a very impressive match with Rusev. And then the match we just watched, Cedric and Bobby Roode, and Bobby Roode's final match on SmackDown with Cedric qualifying for Money in the Bank.
And now we have the main event, another Money in the Bank qualifier. Seth Rollins, Bryan, coming off of their tag team match
from last week.
where Daniel Bryan walked out on Shinsuke Nakamura. Everyone thought if someone was going to go down, it'd be because of Nakamura, but no, Bryan walked out.
Bryan walked out, and that means Seth Rollins comes out all red attire.
And again, we have not heard any sort of motives from Daniel Bryan on why did you walk out on Shinsuke. We don't know. Maybe there's just some maybe they just don't have respect for each other. Maybe that's it.
I don't know, but it was. Seth was on the top rope, looked like he was supposed to be going for the frog splash, and then all of a sudden you see Daniel at the corner of his eye walking away, and he just ended it off a moonsault and picked up the win for him and Ambrose. But yeah, we haven't heard anything from Shinsuke or Daniel Bryan since then.
I mean, Shinsuke, he can't be happy, but Seth and Daniel, they cannot focus on Shinsuke Nakamura or Dean Ambrose or anybody. This is Money in the Bank qualifier.
That's what they have to focus on, and that's qualifying the Money in the Bank, becoming the fourth man on the SmackDown side to qualify for Money in the Bank.
Exactly. Of course, for Raw, we have a pretty good idea of who could be in the Money in the Bank. On Raw's, for their Money in the Bank ladder match, we know Zack Ryder's in it. Elias is in it.
And there he is, Daniel Bryan. Still have no word on why he walked down Shinsuke, but we probably will never know because right now there's only one thing he's focused on, and that's this match right here to qualify for Money in the Bank. And, if you put yourself in the head of Daniel Bryan, what do you think is going on up there?
Honestly, Adrian, I don't know. Maybe he's tired of telling people to fight for their dreams when in reality, it just really doesn't work.
Have we seen this? Have we seen a new side to Daniel Bryan?
Maybe.
He's still doing the yes chants. It seems like he's all happy, but maybe he's just a different person when he enters that squared circle.
We all know at one point Daniel Bryan was known as the American Dragon, and he was no nonsense. Maybe we can see the American Dragon return.
So Bryan is ready. Rollins is ready. Main event time is ready. Rollins and Bryan. Money in the Bank qualifier. And here we go.
On a big roundhouse.
Daniel Bryan with the roundhouse starting off the matchup. And now an uppercut.
Oh, missed the flying elbow though.
And Rollins from behind.
Reverse DDT.
First DDT to Bryan.
And now drops the knee.
Right on the face.
Oh, but Daniel counters. And another roundhouse.
Right, connecting to the side of that skull of Rollins.
Oh, look at this guillotine.
A guillotine hold, and he got in the ropes, though.
But Daniel knew the ropes were right there. He's a submission specialist after all. He's just toying with him. And there's the flying elbow.
This time connects, and Rollins goes to the apron.
Now he's got him. Gonna suplex him back in the ring.
Yes, he does.
Oh, now look at this, an armbar. And Daniel just lets it go. Oh, and he gets caught with a drop kick.
And now Rollins with a shiny wizard.
The Shining Wizard. Now Daniel off the ropes.
Oh, drop toe hold by Bryan. Rollins hung up at the middle rope.
A knee to the skull. Oh, look at this. Skywalker!
Connects.
The Skywalker.
Cover of the mat. Got a 1 count.
He got a
and
1.
Standing moonsault from Rollins. And the Architect is looking. Oh no, counted the drop kick. And a 3rd roundhouse connects.
Oh, and Seth takes the legs out. And a look at this schoolboy into the Avada Kedavra.
And could that be it? And
Not even a 1.
Now Rollins picks up Bryan. Counters. Look, I don't know. And a fine elbow by Bryan. A 2nd one.
Oh, now again, guillotine.
This time in the center of the ring. The guillotine hold is locked in deep on Rollins. Will Rollins tap out? And Bryan again lets it go.
Oh, now targeting the arm. Oh, but Seth pushes him away. This has not been the typical Daniel Bryan that you're used to seeing, but the forearm. And another.
And now a sling blade.
Now to the top. Perhaps frog splash, phoenix splash, moonsault.
Elbow drop, nobody home. Bryan moves out of the way.
Oh, now
and
look
Bryan's
at this.
Got it. The
Yes
LaBelle lock.
LaBelle lock, yes lock, no lock, maybe lock, who knows. And again, he just lets it go.
What is Bryan trying to do? Bryan trying to possibly wear down Seth Rollins.
He's still got the crowd behind him, but you know they don't know what to think. Rollins clearly shouldn't know what to think. But Irish whip. Oh, reverse the Irish whip. Up and over. Off the ropes. Ducks underneath. Flying elbow.
A 3rd flying elbow to Rollins.
Oh, now look at this. Heel hook.
The heel hook.
Heel hook locked in.
And again, Bryan lets it go.
Oh, no, look at this. A German
suplex.
And a drop kick to the side of the skull. This Daniel Bryan is not the Daniel Bryan we're used to seeing. I'll say that again.
Oh, now the rapid fire curb stomp from Bryan. And this is definitely a new Daniel Bryan. And now he's measuring for it.
He wants the running knee.
And the running knee connects. But Daniel is not covering Rollins. I feel like Daniel Bryan started being cocky, don't you think, Elliot?
It could be that. And our poor timekeeper had to move again. Oh, knocks the chair back in Daniel's face. But Daniel was ready for it. But Seth, able to counter.
Uppercut by Bryan.
Oh, we saw this with Alexander Wolf wedging a chair in that corner. And it comes back to bite him. Comes back to bite Daniel and the you-know-what. Oh, now look at this. Going for the ripcord. And he's got it. Ripcord knee strike.
Is that enough?
No, it's not. It is not enough.
Now Bryan, this time he put Shio! And this time the moonsault is countered by Daniel Bryan. That's how he put Shinsuke away last week in a vicious forearm. Gonna send Rollins to the outside. And Daniel Bryan with a bionic elbow.
A bionic elbow off the apron.
Now going to set Rollins on top of the announce table.
Now look at this. Yes kicks. Or just the kneeling kick combo.
And now Daniel Bryan, can he
big
get it?
roundhouse.
And he got it! Remember, this is on the outside. You can't win the match out here.
Now the announce table taking it apart. But hey, at least he's nice to remove the monitors.
I don't think Seth knows what's going on right now.
And Daniel just absolutely taking it to him. Oh, but Seth able to get the rope. Oh, Daniel shut it down. Now going to the top.
Very slow to get to the top. The tone may have been set. Now Daniel Bryan wants Rollins up on his feet. And jumps off the top rope. Oh, and a drop kick right to the knee. Smart strategy by Daniel Bryan. Now Rollins using the ropes to assist him to get up.
Oh, Rollins was able to spin around and make Daniel miss the
reverse
the
DDT.
flying elbow. Rollins was able to make him miss the flying elbow.
Now Rollins wants Bryan on his feet. Springboard I believe Bryan countered it. And now Bryan's got it in. The lapel lock again. The lapel lock is locked in. Daniel Bryan. Is Seth going to tap out?
Wrenching down on it. He didn't let it go this time.
Oh, wait, Seth.
Oh, he breaks the grip. And a punch right to the mouth. Well, Seth has got him. Oh, Irish whip into the corner. And he's got Daniel. What's he looking for?
Oh, my God.
Superplex?
Oh, my...
Superplex!
Oh, rolls through.
He goes through.
The Falcon Arrow.
The Falcon Arrow. And Daniel looks like he's out.
And now Rollins is measuring Bryan.
Oh, kick to the gut.
Oh, this is it.
And
Curb stomp.
Curb stomp.
And the cover on Bryan, is that it?
1, 2, 3.
And it is.
And Seth Rollins has won.
And is qualified for Money in the Bank.
But Daniel, see, you got the yes kicks. Here's an Avada Kedavra. It's fought out of the bell lock.
And then there's the curb stomp following the...
And Seth has won. And Seth freaking Rollins
is the fourth man to qualify for Money in the Bank on SmackDown.